Hey guys, this is Chris from Winter Auto Repair again. I want to give you another tip of the week. So my tip of the week this week is find a mechanic. We would love for you to use Winter Auto Repair, but if you're not in our area, for whatever reason you don't want to use us, that's fine. But pick a mechanic that you can trust and stick with. So today we have a Prius above us that's been to a few different shops. He goes to a local quick change facility to have his oil changed. He goes to a chain facility when he feels that there's something wrong with his car. So for this particular car, had a noise, customer thought it was a bad muffler, went to a chain store that specializes in exhaust, and they put a new muffler on the car. So above me you'll see that there's a brand new muffler on this car. It's been done just maybe a week ago. So you can see it still has the label on it. But unfortunately they used a muffler that is not stainless steel. It's not as good of a quality. This is the original exhaust here. You can see that this has 150,000 miles on it, still in pretty good shape. Your hangers are in good shape, your resonator's in good shape, your pipe's in good shape. On this side here, you'll see that the clamp and the mount is actually still in good shape, no rust. However, the hardware they used is a mild steel, so it's already starting to oxidize. On the back side of it over here, you're gonna see that there's rust building up already after a couple of weeks on their muffler that they've installed. But the customer actually went in there for the sole reason of the exhaust being loud. So I guess the mechanic that looked at the car didn't actually take the car for a test drive or whatever, because the noise they were hearing was actually in fact the wheel bearing. So back here I'm gonna spin this rear wheel. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but just sitting here and spinning it by hand, that is grinding. So when you're driving the car on a test drive, as a mechanic, very easy to diagnose. So if your car is idling and it's not making any kind of a funky noise, it's probably not the exhaust. Take it out on the highway, you get up to about 50 miles an hour, you put that car into neutral, that engine goes back down to idle. So if the noise goes back down to nothing, then you could have an exhaust issue. But in this case, first thing I did, put it in neutral, 50 miles an hour, noise was just as loud. So to me, that's not an exhaust issue. The next thing I did, I take it on a windy road where it's S-shaped. So when the car turns to the left, because this has a bad right rear wheel bearing, the noise got louder. So to me, that tells me that it was actually on the right-hand side of the car that the problem existed. Then I went around a right-hand corner, putting the weight on the left side of the car, taking the weight off of the right rear, and the noise completely went away. I immediately knew it was a bad wheel bearing. It's an easy couple $100 fix, and it would have saved this customer a lot of aggravation. Now they have a muffler that they bought that they didn't need. This muffler has rust already forming right around the hanger. On both hangers, it's already got rust forming on the clamp that we showed you earlier. So now this particular customer is going to have to replace this muffler again because they used an inferior product to what the factory used, and in fact it was money that they didn't need to spend. So you might think you're saving money by going to a large chain facility that has good advertising and a good budget, but if you find a mechanic like myself, a good local guy that you can trust, in the long run, you're gonna save yourself a ton of money. We're gonna use a better quality product, and we're gonna do a better job. We're gonna get it done the first time. That's why our slogan is, done once, done right, and guaranteed. I'm Chris from Winter Auto Repair. Tune in next time for another tip on how to keep your car safe and running well.